Weirdest things found inside animals. Hello there again, YouTube. You've already started watching this video, so don't stop now, because as I promise you, you're gonna be weirded out come to the end of it when you've learned that animals tend to eat whatever comes their way. And sometimes what they choose to munch on leaves us humans staggering. This is Top 5 Best, and on today's list is the top 10 weirdest things ever found inside animals. Before we go on though, why not hit that subscribe button right down there? Lets us know you like our videos and lets us have even more motivation to put more videos out. Before we start, however, I am your ever lovely narrator, Gentleman T-Rex. Let's begin, shall we? Number 10. The frog who ate dozens of rocks. The owner of an exotic frog in Texas looked over at his green little pet one day and noticed that it was munching on the small stones in its cage. Like, in all your life, frog, why did you suddenly have the urge and curiosity to start eating rocks? What, were flies not good enough for you? You need something literally heavier for you? I mean, I know they can't possibly taste good, so what gives? Were you eating just because you were bored, or were you stressed out because, I mean, honestly, dude, eat some chips or something. Either way, the froggy's owner rushed him to a veterinarian, and x-rays found that the little guy did indeed eat lots and lots of rocks. Though in the frog's case, he was actually doing quite fine and didn't seem to be suffering in any sort of way. Following that, the vets put the frog under and performed surgery on him, removing the rocks out of his stomach. Later on, it was confirmed that the frog had made a full recovery from his one night of eating the delicacy that are rocks. And if you think that's bad, it's only gonna get stranger. Like for our next entry, who upped the ante over the frog win? Number 9. A dog ate one too many nails. Hooch was a mixed hound dog living in the blemish that is Florida, and one day his owners noticed that he wouldn't stop vomiting. Fearing an eating disorder or something worse, like nails, Hooch's owners rushed him to the pet emergency room, where vets took x-rays and made a shocking discovery. Old Hooch had decided to swallow not only a large number of nails, but that he also went to town on eating up large quantities of staples and screws, all of which he found due to them just lying around his owner's house. No doubt an emergency surgery followed to rescue the suffering pup, and to everyone's rejoicing, Hooch pulled through A-OK after getting all the indigestible metals out of him. Because, could you imagine trying to squeeze sharp nails and staples out of you? Ugh, that just sounds painful and horrible. I don't care who you are, dog, human, frog, I don't care. Speaking of finding an assortment of junk inside an animal's stomach, number 8. Jumbo the elephant ate more junk than you or I combined. Literally, junk. Jumbo the elephant's claim to fame is similar to Dana Dane's contribution to the English language of blessing us with the words bling bling. Its name was in reflection to its enormous size, and now we use it to describe very large thing, like my son's growth on his neck. And what an appropriate name for this traveling circus animal, because when Jumbo finally kicked the bucket, they found a jumbo assortment of junk in its stomach. For some reason, when Jumbo passed away, they cut up its body, so that various body parts could be sent around the United Kingdom to different locations and institutions. I get the institutions part, but not the random locations, but hey, whatever. I guess people gotta eat somehow. However, when they got to Jumbo's stomach, they found what one person described as an entire junkyard's worth of scrap. First, they found a police whistle, then keys, then screws, and then lots of English pennies. It kinda reminds me of that scene from Jaws where they cut open the shark and they find cans and a license plate, once again proving that animals will literally eat anything. Number 7. The turtle that was found with nearly 1,000 coins in its stomach. All eyes on you, humanity, for being the cruel culprit to this innocent turtle's demise. In Thailand, a turtle was found to have almost 1,000 coins in its stomach. You've felt a bag of coins before, but it was probably never 1,000 of them, so you can only imagine what that weight must have felt like inside this poor animal's stomach. See, in a cruel twist of reality, the turtle lived in a pond where stupid tourists threw coins in it for good luck. The turtle, not knowing any better, ate the coins thinking it was free food. So while a tourist may have gotten good luck, the poor turtle in fact got bad luck. The weight of the coins eventually became too much for the turtle to handle and its shell broke. A surgery to save it was underway quickly in an effort to remove the coins and fix the shell. But since humans are awful, the toxicity from the metals on the coins caused an infection stemming from, what else, nickel poisoning. This in turn stopped the turtle's intestines, and 2 weeks later it passed away. You stupid tourists, I hope you all got bad luck instead of good for what you did to this innocent turtle. Number 6. The ostrich who ate a glove and 2 handkerchiefs. In the early 20th century, an ostrich died at the ZSL London Zoo. The zookeepers decided to perform an autopsy to see what exactly killed a member belonging to the world's biggest species of living bird. When they got to the stomach and flipped it over, what they dumped out surprised the researchers. It was a wealth of indigestible items, including a glove, 2 handkerchiefs, rope, coins, a hook, and staples. Hold on a second, a glove, handkerchiefs, rope, and a hook, plus some staples? Are we sure this bird didn't just eat a serial killer before they had the chance to actually murder anyone? Well, apparently not, as it was ruled out that the ostrich ate the junk along with its food after the items had been dropped by visitors who came to the zoo. I don't even know how it could have eaten rope without choking because ostriches have such long necks, but evidently it did. Number 5. The alligator whose stomach contained an entire deer. An enormous alligator was hunted, captured, and killed in where else? Alabama, and when it came time to stuff it, because why let an animal live its life first before deciding to mount it on the wall? Both taxidermists and biologists' jaws dropped when they got to the gator's stomach. In it, they found a fully intact female deer, coming in at around 100 pounds. Wait, what? Some fur had been missing from what was probably Bambi's mom, but as for the body and its hooves, yeah, those were all still there. On top of that, they also found in the stomach 2 squirrel carcasses, which apparently was something that no one had ever seen before. What is interesting to note here is that gators are known for being the perfect killing machine, having such strong stomach acid that they can easily burn and break down whatever it is they stuff their mouths with. Yet this case seems to prove that something was off about the gator's digestive system, because if the deer was fully intact, then it wasn't fully digested. Which makes me wonder just how fresh of a kill this thing was for the gator. Number 4. In the 14th episode of Season 5 of the immensely popular American sitcom Seinfeld, George Costanza delivers a now famous monologue where he had to pretend to be a marine biologist to save a beached whale's life. The sea was angry that day, my friends, he starts off by saying, going into a tale that culminates him reaching into the whale's blowhole and pulling out the obstruction that was choking it. A golf ball. Reality would mirror fiction, however, when in Seattle in 2012, a dead gray whale washed up onto the coast of the city. When real-life marine biologists would go on to perform their autopsy, they were quick to discover a wide variety of junk, including wooden debris, plastic, and yeah, even a golf ball. What's sad about this one, though, is the fact that the scientists believed the whale to be a victim of garbage dumping, as it came across the floating trash in the sea and ate it all, not realizing the dangers of it. Once again, good job, humanity. We're all just stupid idiots anyway. Number 3. The lake trout who had a thumb in it. Back in 1992, a Wyoming fisherman came across a severed human thumb in the stomach of the trout he had just caught. No, this was no killer fish, as the thumb was able to be traced back to a man named Robert Lindsay. Lindsay has been involved in a boating accident just the year prior, and it took off 2 of his fingers and a thumb. Don't go sticking your fingers by propellers, is the lesson to be learned here. While Lindsay's fingers were found, the thumb was not, and it found its way into the curious stomach of a trout who came across it. Since it was indigestible, the thumb was able to stay in the fish for a year. Speaking of fish with weird things inside of them that they ate, number 2. The tiger shark that had a whole suit of armor in its stomach. Back in the 90s, the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County decided to put on an exhibit showcasing all the weird things that researchers had found inside several tiger sharks. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, whatever the other tiger sharks had inside them is not as interesting as the one they found to have an entire suit of armor in it, complete with a helmet. Again, what? Lots of questions surround this one, as how do you lose an entire suit of armor? Why were you in the middle of the ocean with a suit of armor? Why were you trying to swim with a suit of armor? And most of all, how the shark got around to eating the entire suit of armor. I mean, it's armor. It's made of metal. It didn't just float there. It had to have sunk and then the shark got to it in the bottom of the ocean. Really weird though. You'd think this would have been our number 1 pick, but sadly there's one other aquatic animal that tops the shark that ate the armor. Alright, I saved the best for last, but first I have a quick challenge that only takes 5 seconds to complete. So if you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just give it a try, it really works. Number 1. The squid that ate a live bomb. After he caught a 3-foot-long squid, a fisherman in China was gutting the thing so he could get ready to sell its meat, when he came across the bomb with his knife. Yeah, he was cutting and sliced right into the explosive. Whatever good luck and karma that guy had all used up right then and there, as the bomb didn't go off and the man was able to call whatever China's version of 911 is. It was deduced that the squid ate the bomb, thinking it was a prawn and it stayed inside its digestive tract until it passed away. Thinking it was probably a prank phone call, the special police team was probably sent over laughing their heads off until they realized, oh, no wait, this is legit. They took the bomb out and detonated it via controlled explosion. That's right, the bomb was still live when the fisherman pulled the squid out of the sea, which meant it could have gone off at any given moment in time. So think about that the next time you go fishing. And that's our video for tonight, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, as like I always say, if you did make it this far, be sure to hit us up in the comments below, as we always try to respond and just say what's up. Also, don't forget to drop a like down below, because we're top 5 best, and thank you for watching, guys. See you around next time.